This is a matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see the number 25 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Tigers will kick this away to get us going here. And he takes this from inside the 5. That's a fumble. Who's going to come up with it? Recovered by the kicking team.
That is an incredible job by this kickoff coverage team. You don't see many turnovers on kickoffs, but they just gifted their offense with a bonus possession.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Now the offense is set up with a short field. To throw, it's Odom. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. They finish off the scoring drive.
And just like that, this offense is on the board with a touchdown. Time they get their hands on the ball. Quarterback had time to throw, threw in rhythm, put it right on the money, and you got 6 points on the board.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Turner tried to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. The Longhorns offense takes the field, the first chance we had to see them today. And they feature an experienced wide receiver who chose to come back for his senior season, Kirk, and add to what's been a really solid career so far.
Well, the best thing that this guy brings to this offense is knowledge of the scheme and the experience that he's been able to work with this quarterback. This defense better be ready, because I think they're going to try to get him the football early and off.
They tackled him right at the 25-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss in the play.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense behind the 6 now in 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Here's the second down play. To throw, it's Lacey. On the run, he'll let it go. Finds Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a fourth down. Longhorns will line up to boot it away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that sets up a return. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again? Or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
After a first down loss, it's 2nd and long from their 25. Quarterback still with the football. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle is made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down. The defense has got to figure out a way to slow this guy down.
That catch is hauled in. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And the deep ball is blocked. What a play by that DB.
Well-designed play here on this dagger route. Looked like everything was in play. Unfortunately, the timing off between the quarterback and that vertical seam.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a stop behind the line of scrimmage. They've got him for a 3-yard loss. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Tigers will line up to punt it away.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking for some space. It's Baxter. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Lacey. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. 'Cause Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Going to try to use his legs here.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on 3rd and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but it gives them a chance.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 following the incompletion from the 37. He'll hand it off. Bites off a defender. Now, juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. There's contact on the throw. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a 1st and goal. What a play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
It's a quick grab. Tackle at the 8 after the completion.
Boy, tight windows as always down here. They have trust in throwing it. Just have to be smart.
2nd down and goal. Defensive backs up at the line, showing press. Back to throw. It's Odom. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Trying to run it in, but the defense stops him short of the goal line. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. They'll set up with a chip shot on the left hash mark. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Solid coverage there. They get it at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down mark.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
To the air, it's Lacey. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He'll throw it now. Grab near the sticks. It's Coleman. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Come up third and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Pressure is coming. And it's incomplete, but here comes the flag. So hold on, let's check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. It's fourth down, but no punting team. The offense is going to go for it. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost them 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time out, they moved the ball well, but had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Looking to throw. It's Odom. Makes the catch. It's Brown. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. A completion sets up a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
And he'll drop back here on third down. A deep shot to the right. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackled all the way down to the 20. Line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Looking for a man. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Jacobs. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. Ran by the receiver. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of the first down.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Now, how about that? Good job by the offensive line. The quarterback, they pick up this first down here on 3rd down and 1 with the QB sneak. There are a lot of bodies crowding around that line who's able to find just enough space to pick up the first down in a new set of downs.
Tackle down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game. On
the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Looking to pass. It's Odom. The pocket breaking down. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver on this post pattern, a thing of beauty. Great throw by the quarterback coming off that back foot, and the receiver could not have run a better route.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Lets it go quickly. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings it up to 4th down now. Longhorns will send the punt team onto the field. He takes it at the 40. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. Looking to pass. It's Odom. The pass rush closing in, bringing pressure. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That's caught. It's Jacobs. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the Tigers will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Defense is coming after him. And it's incomplete. Even on a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of... No flag brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Send the back in motion. Scanning the field. It's Lacy. Hit just as he throws the ball. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up.
Hold.
So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Longhorns will bring their punt team on the field now. He'll field it close to the 50. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. They get aggressive, go for more before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Oh, the pass rush gets home. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up second and long. And the quarterback dropping back, running out of time to the pocket. Well, he got him again. He's like a statue back there.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Looking deep down the left side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. The Tigers will have to punt this one away. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position.
Well, that returner might not see very many more chances in this game. And that's a real heads-up play by his teammates to recover the ball so the offense can keep possession.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Caught behind the line. It's Baxter. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Moves his way for a first down to the 35. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, it's Lacy. Pressure is coming. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be first down and goal.
I mean, this offense and this execution. That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's first and goal.
Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And they score, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's find out if this one's going to count. So the touchdown, they desperately to cut into this big deficit, wiped off the board. Ouch. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's got it. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great first half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers on the return team. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit. Subscribes to the less is more philosophy, might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The passing game's been on fire. The defense has had no answer for it. Let's see if they found some solutions at halftime. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Finds his man. It's Jacobs. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Looking downfield, it's Odom. Taking a shot deep down the right side. Oh, but he could not hold on. Would have been a huge game.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to head out of bounds, but not before picking up some good yardage on the return. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's running out of time here. And the player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Breaks free. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and an offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
The short completion of the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
Still down by double digits in the 3rd quarter. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Takes the handoff again. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a... Down play, and they will take over on downs now. The quarterback keeps it on the option. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Back to pass. It's Odom. Contact as he let the ball go. And when he can't quite hold on, a great chance for their first interception here today. But it's going to bring up 4th down. And the Tigers will send their punt team onto the field. On to kick now for the 5th time tonight. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. The last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down. Let's see how they play this one. Off the play fake on 1st down. Scrambling and throwing it deep. He makes the grab at the 30 and still going. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. Heading left after the handoff. He shreds the tackle. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Quarterback making adjustments down to what the defense is showing. Dropping back. He's going to throw for the 1st down. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the 1st down.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. Dropping back, it's Odom. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. A new set of downs after that completion. Play action here on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, another sack. You know, as the offensive coordinator, you're ahead in this game. Maybe you should change the game plan to help your quarterback a bit. This pass rush has gotten home way too many times, and you should focus more on preserving the lead.
Second down, they're going to throw it. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The slant may look like an easy play to defend, but it can be really tough, especially against man coverage, without any help to the inside. If you're the offense and you continue to see that man coverage, they might as well just keep attacking just like that.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time. The Tigers will have to kick it away. Here comes punt number 6 tonight. The leg has got to be getting sore. And it's taken at the 25. The coverage team makes the stop on this return. To begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Takes the ball and heads to the left.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to pass. It's Lacey. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. With the catch, it's Tatum. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. Longhorns line up on 1st and 10 now. He's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, the timing of this screen pass just seemed to be off. The defense almost waiting for the ball to be thrown. He had nowhere to go by the time he caught it.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. So Clemson has the lead here, Kirk, as we head to the quarter break. We've reached the end of the 3rd. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Bringing pressure. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, it's Lacey. Quick throw over the middle. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Longhorns bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Handoff from the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Quarterback operating an empty set. freshman brings him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now it's second down here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking downfield, it's Odom. He's got it with room to run. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Well, the defense gets these guys to third down. They get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Look at a throw on third and goal. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Being in the zone, this guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. The pass is intercepted. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. The offense starts with excellent field position. On first down, it's play action. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Working clock with the ground game. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Plus coverage now from the secondary. And the tackle is made, but let's check out what this flag is about. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. Try to convert with a sneak. Touchdown, Clemson. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. Can they catch him? Can they catch him? No! Touchdown! We knew this returner was a dangerous guy. That was an electrifying play all the way to the house.
Chris, it was great blocking, but the guy just looked so natural back there. As far as once he got his hands on the ball, it was like he was setting up his blocks, knowing exactly where he wanted to go. And then once he hit it right around midfield, nobody was catching.
Extra point try coming now. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
31, Texas, 21.
Here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they look to the right.
Chris, it's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Dropping back, it's Odom. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner is brought down. And now the first play of this drive now from the 35. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Breaks into the open. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple of scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
Nowhere to run up the middle. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. They call the draw play here. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Heavy pressure, he lets it go. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Tigers will line up to kick it away.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain in return. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. Defense is coming after him. Breaks free. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continuing to just keep this drive alive.
Looking to throw. It's Lacey. the sure hands. It's Baxter. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Baxter. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. The Longhorns will line up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Makes the catch. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, hold on now, Chris. We're under 2 minutes to go, and these guys will not go away. They hit this extra point. You cover an onside kick. You never know.
Try the PAT. And the extra point gets it within 3, 31-28. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
There's the snap, and he just takes a knee. Now, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today and just dominated.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.